Hello, my name is Tommy Davis. Everybody calls me TD, and I'm the collaborator in chief at TVC Labs in Lagos, Nigeria. And it's a pleasure to really address you today, even though I can't be with you in person. This gathering, the AfriLabs annual gathering, represents a unique moment for African innovation as we focus on elevating our innovation hubs to become specialized, strategic, and collaborative growth engines within our economic development ecosystems across the continent. I want to touch on three particular topics today. The first is establishing and scaling hubs. The second thing is cross-border collaborations, which I believe are critical. And of course, addressing the challenges we all face as innovation hubs on the African continent. Drawing from my long-term experience, and I'm the geriatric in the group because, believe it or not, Technovision Communications, which is TVC Labs, has been around since 1999. We know that successful tech hubs don't just emerge, they're built, and they're built with a clear specialization and focus. And the example I want to use is Nigeria's Co-Creation Hub, which has distinguished itself through targeted support for social impact startups right from the beginning. By focusing on startups addressing social challenges, CC Hub has attracted mission-driven founders and investors and created a robust ecosystem with a clear purpose. Now, this specialization not only drives growth, but it also builds a dedicated support network tailored to the startup's unique needs. At TVC Labs, we've seen that specialization goes beyond just sector focus. It's about creating effective pipelines, identifying and funding founders who align with your hub's strengths, and providing the resources that ensure their sustainable growth. It's a commitment to building for the long term. Everybody knows TD is tech, focusing on strategic alignment rather than, the very, very quick wins. So the next thing I wanted to touch on is cross-border collaborations. A significant driver in advancing African Tech Hub lies in cross-border collaboration because it's going to amplify access to resources, knowledge, and networks across the continent. One of those kind of powerful initiatives, yes, I'm partial about, that's enabling this connectivity is the AfriLabs Passport program because it allows us members to access facilities and support from hubs across multiple African countries. This program empowers hubs and founders to operate seamlessly across borders, drawing from a diverse full pool of resources, knowledge, and of course, expertise. By enabling founders to tap into an interconnected network, the Passport program enhances the resilience, adaptability, and of course, the reach of our tech ecosystem. So that's sort of power there for the hubs. Now, to underscore that, and this one gives me bragging rights, okay, in terms of the power of cross-border synergies, take a look at Catalytic Africa. Now, Catalytic is a joint venture between ABAN and AfriLabs. It operates as a co-investment fund, matching angel investments with institutional capital to amplify funding support for startups continent-wide. What we've done is leverage AfriLab's extensive network of over 500 hubs, okay, to enable strategic investment in sectors like healthcare, agriculture, logistics, helping to bridge the gaps in funding and support. With investments in over 21 companies across 15 countries, Catalytic Africa exemplifies, in my opinion, the impact a united approach to innovation can bring, fostering scalable solutions for African startups in the global digital economy. Well, I know I've got to admit, it's not all peaches and cream. It's not easy. I didn't say it is, but the African landscape for innovation is so rich with potential. But like I said, we can't ignore the pressing challenges that hubs and innovators face, from resource constraints to regulatory hurdles. So, in this regard, I want to highlight the work of a hub that's widely regarded as one of Africa's first innovation hubs that faces that faced exactly these challenges, okay, and adapted. How did they adapt? They diversified their revenue streams and formed partnerships with both public and private sector players. Who am I talking about? Well, look at iHub. They formed partnerships with MasterCard Foundation, Safaricom, M-Pesa, Sumitomo to stay resilient. These partnerships highlight iHub's evolution from a localized tech hub to a more diversified cross-border innovation hub. Today, it plays a vital role in supporting startups by connecting them with resources, networks, and expertise that facilitates their growth within and even beyond Kenya. So, in closing, these examples underscore the power of specialization, cross-border collaboration, and an agile approach in addressing challenges. So, let's remember it's our collective strength that lies in the bottom of all of this. We've got to unify strategically and put in an adaptable approach. So I encourage each of you, please, please, please leverage these principles in building a thriving, interconnected African tech ecosystem. Together, we can position our hubs not just as participants, but actually as leaders in the global digital economy. I trust that helps, and I'd like to thank you for listening. My name's Tommy Davis. You can call me TD.